welcome to another episode of From My Mat to Yours podcast, hosted by yours truly, Kenya Marsh, yoga mindset coach, and your yoga bestie. Today is a bonus episode, and I just wanted to talk about surrendering and what it means to fully give in and what you can gain in doing so. So to help you prepare for what's up and coming and what new hurdles, let's get into this on how you can surrender to it all at this point. So let's get started. Okay, so I rolled out my mat, and this month being mental health awareness, it's something that I wanted to talk about for a while, and I kept putting it off because I didn't know how, and today the words just seemed to come to me. So it's not anything that I planned on saying, it's just all thoughts that's just been compiled in my head. Surrendering. For me, I had a breakdown a couple of days ago where, I don't know, I just heard a song on the radio. Can't even tell you what it was at this point. And I broke down into tears. And I tell you, I felt so good afterwards. It was amazing. And that's where the word surrendering has just been lingering around for a while, where I wanted to talk about it. If you have so much and you've gone through so much and you've seen so much and you hear so much and you're not sure what to do, sometimes it's good to just sit. In my case, I was in my car, and give a good cry. You will be so surprised how much you can relieve in doing so. Now, you don't have to always cry. Getting a good laugh can provide you that same sense. But if you are troubled very deeply and you feel you don't have anyone to talk to, you're not alone. You're not. You are surrounded by some amazing guides and energies that you cannot see, that is here for you whenever you need it. Some would say that's God. Some say it's just the universe. Whatever you believe in, just know that you are constantly surrounded by great energies that understand and want to help you heal and flourish as much as you can. And sometimes when you cry, if you really allow yourself to surrender and to just let go of all those burdens for that moment, you can feel all that weight lift off your shoulders, and you can kind of feel that you're being consoled, like someone's comforting you without physically holding you. You can feel that energy if you surrender into it. And it's the same thought of just the art of letting go. I personally used to hold on to so much, and it hurt me more than it helped me. And when I look more into the notion of just really letting go anything that does not serve a purpose for you, that helps you get to that higher purpose that you're here for. A lot of us still don't know what we're here for, but if you allow history or your past to hold you back from the present and what's available right in your face, or what could be available if you are more open and accepting, then that is something you need to work on. You need to figure out what in your mind that you are still clinging on to, and how can you just let that go. For me, it all started a couple years ago when I started to give in to the thought of forgiveness. That helped take a big burden off of me. and then to surrender to the idea of letting go any sort of a grudge. I don't want those energies near me. I don't want those energies inside of me. So I make it my business to let those go, to let that idea of any kind of retaliation or any negative mindset, letting go. I've learned to surrender to the unknown, to surrender and let go and just open up your heart. No matter how much you've been hurt, if you close that door, if you lock it and throw away the key, you would never allow yourself to get past and to heal and to have another opportunity of whatever best thing is out there that you haven't experienced yet. So if you could just let go and surrender to your pain and accept it and give your time to heal, to really go through the pain, all the way see it to the end. There's so much greatness once you do. You would have a different perspective on things. People can't hurt you like how they used to because now you're in a whole nother place mentally. You are allowing yourself to move to the next level, to elevate. And in order to get to the next phase of your life, while we're here on this beautiful planet of ours, we have to learn how to let go of things that we're used to doing that hasn't helped us, that keep us stuck, that makes us rigid, where we're not flexible in that sense. Holding on to the idea of that our egos are hurt and we want to make others hurt. Surrender into that thought that there is still love beyond the hurt, and that love is for yourself. So it's about to learn how to accept what is and what will be. But you can't get past anything if you're holding on, if you're clinging on to that tiny rope. You have to let it go. Let loose and let go. Surrender to the fact that you are going to be in an amazing place a year from now. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you are being tested and you showed up as best as you could. You could have done better. You will do better. But you made it this far. So you got here by going through some uncertain and uncharted waters. Now you are creating a new normal for yourself. So use this clean slate, this blank canvas that we now have in front of us, and write your new story on how you overcame all of the adversity, how you overcame all the challenges that was thrown your way, and the opportunities that you have with what you're given. How you was able to pivot and create a whole new life with the tools you have. A lot of us have to be at home, so we've had to learn how to adjust and adapt during this time. We still do. Things are slowly opening up, and how we look at things are not the same. How we travel, how we love, how we communicate, how we work, what we do and how we do is not like it used to be. It's not like how it was just in January. It wasn't how it was a year ago. And a year from now, it won't be like this. And that's the point. I've learned through surrender and acceptance that there is so much lotus flowers out there. We are in the mud right now, and it's time to be that lotus flower and allow your beauty and your creativity and all the ideas you have, let it shine through. Test the waters. Do things. Surrender to your fear and get past that. Accept that you are extremely powerful and your mind is amazing. If you train your mind to look at things with a different perspective than what you've had in the past, you might see some things, it could be the same things, but you would see it from a whole different light. And you would have a whole different understanding. That's the growth right there. And with this weekend here, where you can spend time with your family, you can do your virtual calls with your family, you can set up these special, unique moving up ceremonies. I know I'm about to for my son because he's virtually graduating from 5th grade. So it's given us a way to get as creative as we can. I celebrate my birthday virtually. Mother's Day, we celebrated virtually. There's a lot of different things. But it's all about the acceptance that we still have each other. We are not alone. We are all going through it. We are all getting past it for the most part. And we all have new opportunities. So it's either you roll with the punches or you get over and go beyond that. You elevate yourself. Because you think about it. Think about how a year ago or even a few months ago, before this shutdown even occurred, where you couldn't stand your job, couldn't stand your coworkers. Think about it now. Are you around those coworkers? Are you in traffic cursing people out because they cut you off? No, you're home. You're home. And you're given the opportunity to reset and to tap in. So when it comes time to when everything goes green and gets back in the open, you now have that opportunity. You can use the new skills that you've built and take yourself in a new direction, or use those skills to help you get that promotion when that is available. You are ready. I can assure you some other people will not be. They're going to pick up right where they left off before the shutdown, because they're hanging on to that old normal. There's no such thing. I tell my husband and my kids, there's no such thing as normal. There's what we're used to, and then there's the stuff that we are not aware of. But the more you go through it, then you become used to it. Then that so-called becomes normal. But create your new normal. Create your own sense of normal. Hone it, make it yours. Create it and mold it as you want it to be. Because you are powerful. Accept that. Own that. And you will surprise yourself beyond anything in your imagination. So I'm going to leave you with those thoughts that I had going. And I want you to enjoy your Memorial Day. And I want to thank all of your essential workers out there who are working hard around the clock in harm's way still, seeing it through, showing up as best as you can every single day. And stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember, we are all in this together, and we will keep showing up, and we will keep elevating. This is Kenya rolling up the mat, and I will talk to you again in the next episode. If you want, you can follow my journey at Simply Fit and Curvy on Instagram, or check out my website, simplyfitandcurvyyoga.com. Now rolling up the mat, and talk to you soon.